Hi, I'm Alex Howard, and I'm super excited to be letting you know about my book, Decode Your Fatigue, being published in German. I wrote Decode Your Fatigue to be really a handbook to support people in doing two things. Firstly, being able to decode their fatigue. One of the things that is so challenging suffering from a medically unexplained illness, having fatigue where we don't know what's wrong, why it's wrong, what's causing it, is that we don't then have a pathway forwards. So the first thing we need to do is to decode what's actually causing our fatigue. And the second thing the book does is it helps you map your pathway to recovery. Really, the book is built upon two maps. It's built upon the map of what causes someone to have fatigue in the first place, and the map of the key ingredients to support the recovery process. My own personal journey with working with fatigue was catalyzed by my own experience. I suffered from ME, chronic fatigue syndrome, for 7 years as a teenager. And it was a very lonely and very difficult journey. And the first couple of years of that journey, I was really waiting for someone else to find the answers, until I had a conversation that I talk about in the first chapter in my book, Decode Your Fatigue, that helped me realize that if I wanted the circumstances of my life to be different, then I was going to have to be the one to change them. And over the next 5 years, I saw over 35 different practitioners. I read over 500 books. I took at one point, I think, over 70 supplements a day. And what I found is there is no one answer. What there are is many answers. The thing is that different things work for different people at different stages of the recovery process. And so my aim with the book was to try to distill all of my own personal experience, the experience of the over 10,000 people we've worked with here at the Optimum Health Clinic over nearly 20 years, and my ongoing research in the area into one practical guide. And so in Decode Your Fatigue, you're going to learn things like the cellular energy production process behind how our body makes energy, some of the things that can inhibit and interrupt that process. You'll learn about the 3 stages of recovery and how interventions that can be effective at one stage may be harmful at another stage. And learning to understand which stage you are at is super important to be able to choose the right interventions. You'll learn about the 4 types of tiredness and how, again, different types of tiredness require different interventions. So really what you're going to be supported in doing through Decode Your Fatigue is to personalize and to create your own path to recovery. No one book can have all of the answers, and I certainly don't claim to have all of the answers. But this is a clinically proven roadmap, which has helped well over 10,000 people over the last nearly 2 decades. And I've put it together in as simple and accessible way as I possibly can. And so if you're looking to be able to decode your fatigue, but you want to be able to also map your pathway to recovery, I really believe this book is for you. It's also, the ideas in the book are brought to life by real life case studies, people that we've worked with here at the Optimum Health Clinic over the years, so you can hear from their experience of the things that have made the difference. I am super proud of this book. I put an enormous amount of care and thought into making it as accessible as I possibly can, and to have had so many testimonials from so many people that have found it enormously helpful to not just decoding their fatigue, but mapping their path to recovery. And I'm very grateful that the book is now being made available in German. Please do go and get your copy, and I'd love to hear from you about how the book impacts you.